Good morning, everybody. This is Miss V here. I'm going to go ahead and teach you through this video today. I know it's a little bit different. I hope that you are all feeling well and doing well. So what we're going to do today is I have sent your games home for you to practice your combinations of facts within 20. So I hope you've been practicing those. What we're going to do today, though, is we are going to start just like we do in class. When we're counting by tens from a given number. That's what our whole lesson is about today. We're going to be adding 10, and so we're going to start by what I want you to do is we're going to start by having cards, and on the cards are your tens. So I want you to make them. You can do index cards or pieces of paper like this, and you're just going to write your numbers from 0 to 100 by counting by tens. So like I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 written here, and I have them cut up and I've mixed them up. So what I need you to do is I need you to stop the video by pausing it, and I need you to write your numbers on a piece of paper pretty big from 0 to 100 counting by tens. And then I need you to cut them up and put them in order across the floor or across a table or wherever it is that you're working today. So Miss V has them all mixed up. So I'm just going to take a minute to put them in order and try to do it pretty quick um, so that I can show you what it is that we are going to be doing today. All right. So here are mine on the floor. Okay. And so we're going to count by tens. Are you ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And then let's go backwards. 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. So it's just like when we're using our hundreds chart or our hundreds 20 chart. So now what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and make cards. And on those cards, I want you to write the number 27, 37, 47, 57, 67, 77, 87. And then I want you to cut them out. So if you need time to do that, go ahead and pause the video now. But I'm going to keep going and you just come back when you're ready. Okay, so I have my cards on the floor as you saw. And so my first card that I want to work with is I want to work with the number 77. I want you to think really hard about where do I put 77 on in my cards on the floor. So what two tens would 77 go in between? Am I going to put 77 in between 40 and 50? Is that where 77 goes? Am I going to put 77 between 30 and 20? No, of course not. So where am I going to put 77 on my floor? Right. I am going to put 77 between 70 and 80. Okay. So on my floor, I'm going to scoot my cards down a little bit and I am going to put 77 in the right spot. So it's going to look like that: 70, 77, 80. Okay, so with the rest of your cards, I want you to put them in the right spot. Um, so my next one would be 27. So am I going to put my 27 between my tens of 50 and 60? Or am I going to put my 27 between 20 and 30? Right, I'm going to put it between 20 and 30. So with the rest of your cards, I want you to go ahead and place them where they would go. All right. And then when you're done, we will go ahead and do our count. And it might take us a minute, but that's okay. Okay. You ready? If you're not, go ahead and pause it. But see how I have 10, 20, 27, 30, 37, 40, 47, 50, 57, 60, 67, 70, 77, 80, 87, 90, and then 100. So let's go ahead and count it. That's not really by tens. We're going up, and the pattern is 0, 7, 0, 7, 0, 7 in your ones place. But in your tens place, the pattern is 1 all the way to 10. Okay? So 10, 20, 27, 30, 37, 40, 47, 50, 57, 60, 67, 70, 77, 80, 87, 90, 100, 100, 90, 87, 80, 77, 70, 67, 60, 57, 50, 47, 40, 37, 30, 27, 20, 10. Okay, so now we're going to start with our game for today. And what you're going to do is you need your hundreds and your 120 chart, okay? And you are going to need a marker of some sort if you want to, like Mrs. V doesn't have her counters at home. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece of construction paper that I can use to put on my numbers. That way I know which is my turn and which is like the computer's turn. And what we'll do is we'll just make them different colors, okay, so that I can show you this game. Okay, so just cut yourself a little piece of paper in different colors. And this is how Miss V did it. I always do crafts with Emily Rose. So I took my leftover paper from her crafting and I just made a orange square and a pink square. And so I'm going to have it on my hundreds chart. And what I want you to do is I want you to take one of your colored pieces of paper and I want you to put it on the 7 on your hundreds chart in the top row. Okay. All right. So I have 7, correct? There are my 7. Okay. What happens when I add 10? happens when I add 10 to that 7? What number do I have now? I have a 17. That is correct. So I'm going to take that marker on the 7 and I'm going to add 10 by moving down. And now I'm on 17. And what happens when I add 10 more to that? 10, 20, 7. 27. That is correct. And on my hundreds chart, I was on 7, added 10, 17, add 10 more, 27. Okay? And let's do it this way. What happens when I add 20 more to that? Well, let's count it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So on my hundreds chart, I'm at 27. I'm going to go 10, 20. I'm at 47. Okay. So that's what we're going to be practicing today. And you and your parents are going to be doing kind of like a race to that. Okay. So you're going to have a spinner and you can make this, or Miss V will put you one on the computer. Okay. So you're going to make a spinner, and on your spinner there's just going to be addition and subtraction signs like this, and you're going to take like a ring or a paper clip or something like that. You're going to put your marker in the middle, remember, and you're going to spin that. And if I spin my ring, it lands on addition. So the first thing you're going to do is you and your parent are going to pick a number out of the top row. Doesn't matter which number, it's any number, just like we do in class. So I'm going to do 3. I got adding. So if I add 10, I get to 13. If I add another 10, I get to 23. Now it says subtract. So 23 minus 10 is 13. So this is the game that you're going to play today. You're going to go forwards and backwards all the way up the hundreds chart. You can just do it for however long you want. It really is okay. It's not a big deal. To Mrs. V, however you think, however long you think you want to play it is fine. Okay. And today, what we're going to do is we are going to do the addition with tens and ones. Okay. And what I want you to do for this one is I want you to pick, there are 5 problems on this page. I want you to pick 3 of these to complete. You have a number here and you're adding tens. Okay. So if I were to do one with you, let's say the first one. Okay. So we know these are 10. These are unit cubes. So these cubes, the single cubes equal 1. These are 10 rods. So these equal 10. So we would count to see what our number is. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. So in the first blank, I would write 64 plus, these are tens rods, so I'm counting by 10. 10, 20. So my second blank would be 20. Okay? All right. Then I'm going to take my hundreds chart. I'm going to find that 64 and I'm going to go up 20 just like our game did. 10, 20. 64 plus 20 should be 84. Okay, and 84 I'm going to put in the blank just like this. Okay, and then you can count it to check yourself. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. Are you correct? Yes, you are. And that is your activity for today. We're just focused on counting by tens from any given number and adding that 10 on to those problems. Okay. I hope you have a great day. I hope you can get outside and get your PE time in. I don't know if your neighborhood's doing it, but my neighborhood, we all put bears in our windows, whether it was a picture of a bear or a stuffed bear. And when we go on our walks, we call it going on a bear hunt so we can find the bears in the windows. So maybe today you can try to go on a bear hunt to get you some fresh air and get you out and moving. I hope everyone has a great day. See you later, guys.